We are now watching our Gulf system a little bit closer because it's been showing some signs of life. Now look what is going on down off the coast of Tampa, Fort Myers. There is definitely a broad spin here, and even satellite and radar confirming there is a broad spin there. Hurricane Center has kind of shifted their thinking. At one point, it was more northeast Gulf or over the southeastern coastal waters of the U.S. Now a little bit more of a focus just along the northern Gulf Coast for potential development, but even the Hurricane Center maintaining that potential as 30%, so still a low threat. This had actually shown some signs of life earlier today with convection, the thunderstorms developing around that broad center earlier. They've kind of since weakened, and you can clearly see that there is a swirl, but does that necessarily mean that swirl is down at the surface? Well, radar out of Tampa is definitely showing a little spin off of Fort Myers, but that does not necessarily mean it's a depression or a storm, because this is actually a mid and upper level system. Definitely has some rainfall associated. Here's the Euro. Do we see any real closed circulation? No. It remains as just kind of a broad mid and upper level spin with rain. And that's it. That's what we're looking at. And maybe some of that is able to move our way possibly on Tuesday. What does the GFS say? Still about the same, kind of a broad area of rainfall, never really organizing heading into early next week. So right now, the threat level is very low for us. Keep in mind, we got a big blocking upper high that is going to dominate for the next several days. And if it does, the center of shift a bit off to the west. That may open us up for some of the moisture Monday and into Tuesday. But by mid to late in the week, the high starts building back over us. And in fact, that little low just kind of gets ripped apart. It was something I was talking about earlier in the week and more so yesterday, that there are indications that the upper troughing kind of pulls part of it toward the northeast and the upper ridging pulls the rest of it off to the west. So it never really organizes. It just kind of becomes elongated and ripped apart. So as of right now, the threat level looks to be fairly low, and the models can't really grasp anything because there isn't anything there yet.